Hello and welcome to Part C of Module 2 in 7 Steps to Organizing Your Home, a Family's Lasting Solution to Organizing the Chaos. And this one is all about the 5S numbers game. And this is just a tool that you can use to help your family understand what a 5S can do for them and to see how you can go from such a crazy cluttered space to a very organized space. It's fun. I've brought many people through it whenever I've done the 5S training in my workspace, and it really does help them understand what a 5S can do. Now, you want to make sure that your children are old enough to read and recognize the numbers to be able to do this game. So if you want to follow along and try to do the game with me as I walk you through the video here, you can pause now and go print off the PDF and then come right back. This is your room where you've got a jumbled mess of numbers just scattered everywhere. Scenarios: you are running late and you have 49 items that you must find in the correct order from 1 to 49. You can't skip around, you must find them in order, and you only have 20 seconds to find them in. So what you'll do is you'll walk your family through this and use your phone as your stopwatch and have them look for the numbers 1 through 49 within the 20 seconds. And they have to strike through them in correct order. So you'll get that started. If you want to do that now, you can pause here, do your 20 seconds to come right back, and we're going to move on to the next pieces. Once they've done the 20 seconds, you're going to have your family do a little bit of a debrief and talk about what happened during that round. Did they find the numbers? How far did they get? Have each of them tell you what was the highest number they got to. You're going to say, well, since that round didn't go so well, let's do something about it. The instructions for this game were to find numbers 1 through 49, right? Did you notice that there were a bunch of other numbers that we didn't need mixed in? Yeah, me too. So let's do the first step of a 5S and sort out those unneeded numbers and get rid of them. All right, so then you're going to do round 2. Same scenario. You do the stopwatch, let them mark through 49, except now they only have the numbers that they wanted to find. They don't have a whole bunch of extra numbers like the 50 through 99. So we're going to do the 20 seconds, and then when you come back, we'll do the debrief. So go ahead and pause if you want to go through the game now, or we can just move on. All right, so then you do the debrief with your family and ask them how that round went. The round still wasn't a success. We're going to do another S in the 5S and see what that does for us. Now, the next one normally is shine, would be the 5S we do next, but we really can't clean the paper. And so we're going to skip that for the purposes of this game, and we're going to go straight in order. And you'll see on the next page that we put some grid lines in place. It is an improvement from what we had before because now you know that the number 1 is going to be in that bottom grid. You'll move up to the grid on the left, right above that one. Then you'll find the 2, and then above it, there's the number 3. And then the middle grid, you start with number 4, and then so on. That's how you find your numbers. So you're going to do the same thing. Get your phone out, do your stopwatch, and do for 20 seconds. And then you can pause again here if you want to follow the game, and then come right back to. You're going to debrief again and ask your family how that went. And they're going to see an improvement, but they're still not going to get all through 49 numbers. So now we're going to move on to the 4th S in the 5 methodology, and that is to standardize. So you're going to set some standards in place and make sure that everything is set where it needs to go. And this is what that is going to look like. So the standards have been put in place, everything has a place, and everything's in its place. And you're going to do this round again. Now, there is no doubt that they're going to get numbers 1 through 49. So you'll do the same thing. If you want to do the 20 seconds now, go ahead and pause and then come back and we'll debrief on the next slide. You most likely got all 49. And so what we're going to do is have another point we're going to drive home. And that is you are going to be trying to look for something in your current state. So what numbers are missing? And you can do any type of scenario. Here I've said, you have a job interview, or you could, if it's your kids, you could say, you have to get to a birthday party and we can't find our keys in our cell phone. And if you don't find them, you're going to be late. It doesn't matter what the scenario is. You can just make it up. So you're going to go to the next round for round 4, and they have 20 seconds and they have to find the missing numbers. And most likely they're not going to be able to. But if you want to see if you can find the missing numbers in the 20 seconds, go ahead and pause, and then we'll debrief on the next slide. All right. So since you most likely did not find the numbers, then you are going to show them what it would look like if you had the standards in place and knew that you were missing something. So we're going to try this again, and we're going to go to the next page, and you're going to say, all right, You have 20 seconds to tell me which numbers are missing. And right away, they're going to be able to say, well, numbers 18 and 42 are missing. So those are the representation for your keys and cell phone. And that's how you can easily see that. And that is how you can show your family that whenever you have a clean and organized space that has labels and standards in place, and see what's missing and see what you need. In the next sessions, we're going to talk about when you're setting your home organization date, learn how to evaluate your space for storage solutions, get ideas on what storage solutions you might need, and then learn how to evaluate your space for cleaning and repair needs. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for joining me for Module 2, Part C.